Power pitch time. I love these power pitches. I love the branding. More alliteration. So very close to my heart here, professional social networking. For those of you like myself who are crazy networkers, the ones like me who live for virtual restraining orders, who live to be on spam lists and put all that good stuff up on the wall as something to show off about. It's time to pay attention because we have a cool tool here that we're excited to present to you. Matt Sweetwood, CEO of beBee, is bringing to market a fantastic platform, and really excited to hear about it and use it.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Everybody hear me okay? beBee, the next big thing in professional social networking. So I bet a lot of you are thinking, do we really need another professional social network? Right? And I think maybe the answer to that is yes, because if we really look, I hope it's yes, right? That's why I'm here. If you look into the professional social networking world, there's really very little option. A lot of you, I'm sure most of you, are on LinkedIn, and we all know that LinkedIn is the big giant in this area. But how many spend a lot of time on LinkedIn? It turns out there are 433 million users. Only 100 million of them are using the platform every month. And on beBee, our mission is really to create a more open world for the professional to network in. And we base our platform on connections, not through people, content not through people you connect with, but content based on your passions, your interests. And that creates a more robust networking environment. Just to sort of take a step aside, if you think about it, the way you network naturally, the way humans naturally network is they come together and they talk about things that are of interest to them, and that establishes trust. You don't walk up to somebody at a networking event and say you sell insurance. I think that's safe in here, because the guy who walks up and says I sell insurance, we all know what we do with him. Right, we kind of walk away. So on LinkedIn, you're making connections, you're basically taking content by connections, and on beBee, it's by relevance, by things that are interest to you, whether that be accounting, whether it's a personal interest, whether it's an interest in a hobby or a passion, and it's through that connection that you're able to actually connect with somebody in a deeper way. And so there's an example of user groups that we have on beBee, since we're right, beBee, we're Bumblebee Motif. We use our user groups are called hives. Our users are called bees. What they produce is called honey and buzzes. And you can see that we have cross-platform, so we have interests in technology, fashion, photography, but you can cross into particular professions like doctors, engineers, and so on. So we have hives on those, and when you go into those hives, you see content that's actually relevant to yourself. And so this is not a fantasy, it actually exists. In the 18 months that we've been in existence, we've actually added in the last year over 3.5 million professional users. We're running 45% of our users actually use the platform on a regular basis. And in the United States, in a very short amount of time, we have 130,000 professionals. We have 70 employees here in Madrid, and we're really interested in growing our platform here and engaging people in a meaningful way. Our projection over the next couple of years is going to be to add on millions and millions of users. We have a projection for 2018 and 2019 to reach 50 and 70 million users. And if you think about the platform in that way, with that many users, we're going to have groups and user groups and hives that are going to contain lots of people with a very high level of special interest. So if I asked out in the audience here, it's funny, when I did the roundtable before, we ran into a few people that were interested in biking. So you can imagine that there would be a hive on biking out there, a user group, and if you're interested in that, even as a professional, you're going to go out and interact with people that way. It's a very natural way of doing that. And for those of you that know anything about personal branding or building a personal brand, when you interact with somebody like that, you build a very high level of trust. We've actually had a lot of success. The platform started in Spain. In Spain, we actually have enough users where we've been able to monetize the platform. So we're really excited about that. We're running an advertising-based model here, not a fee-based model like LinkedIn. And so we hope to grow our users at a very rapid rate. And just sort of state what it does in terms of professional networking. We appeal to both white and blue-collar users because we appeal across professional and personal interests. We are on beBee, you're able to acquire new users, new connections through those interests. It's not just existing and past connections like you have on LinkedIn. We have open follow, open groups, so you're easily able to participate in those groups. And like I said, we're an advertising-based model. We're never going to charge fees. And we're running a very, very high monthly average users. The exciting part is that in January, we're actually, even only after 18 months, we have a very substantial development team. We're going to actually do major improvements on the platform. As a matter of fact, as we're standing here right now, we're using one of our technologies. My lovely assistant over there is actually doing a beBee Live. We call it a live buzz. It's very similar to Facebook Live. And we're going to have all sorts of video features that are going to be available on there so that you'll be able to message. And beBee is going to be about interacting and holding people on the platform, holding business and professional users so that they can message, they can share files, they can share videos, you can do video conferencing. We're going to do multimedia, we're going to be very picture friendly, and we're going to have lots of tools up there that are going to allow you to search, find the job that you want, find the networking person that you want, and actually interact with them and stay on the platform. So we're really excited about beBee. We really think we're going to be the next big thing in networking. You're going to hear a lot about us, and I hope that everybody here in the audience goes out and gives us a try, beBee.com, and you too can have a profile, claim your name before somebody else does. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.